We've got one cruise line who has broken a Guinness Book of World Records. Even as we speak, the new Utopia of the Seas, it's making its way through the Caribbean. The ship is out right now as we speak, taking its first turn on passengers aboard. These are not paying passengers, but it's time to take a first look at the Utopia of the Seas. Holland America is bringing back one of its fan favorites. We're talking about $1 to book your cruise. Royal Caribbean has been all over the news, especially lately for their newest and largest ships coming out, but they are not finished yet. They are actually building a brand new class of ships. There is so much cruise news to discuss, so let's swan dive right into it. Hello everyone, it's Cynthia, your host. Welcome back to today's show. Well, today it's time to talk about the Utopia of the Seas. Of course, this is the biggest news going on in town. The brand new ultra luxury large Icon class cruise ship that is now sailing out of Port Canaveral. Well, it is setting sail on the high seas, and there is a big naming ceremony with the new godmother. So this took place on Monday, July 15th, when Royal Caribbean officially launched its Utopia of the Seas on its inaugural season. This was the official naming ceremony, and it was led by the godmother of the ship, Meaghan Trainor. The Utopia of the Seas will sail out of Port Canaveral, Florida, and it will offer short getaway or long weekend vacations to the private island there, Perfect Day at Coco Cay. There were said to be more than 4,000 attendees at this official naming ceremony, led by the godmother, Meaghan Trainor, who has some very famous hits, including All About the Bass. Not only was Meaghan Trainor there as the godmother for this celebration, we also had Reverend Run from Run DMC and DJ Ruckus. This celebration included those 52, but I think there were only actually 50 people who entered that contest that we talked about here on the channel and were invited on board for that big celebration. That had to be a lot of fun to be one of those contest winners. Now, the official season for Utopia of the Seas will begin on July 19th when they start their 3-night weekend and their 4-night weekend voyages headed to Royal Caribbean's private island, Perfect Day at Coco Cay, and also Nassau, Bahamas. The Utopia of the Seas is the second largest cruise ship in the world, only followed behind its sister, the Icon of the Seas, that was released earlier in 2024. This 236,680 gross ton ship is able to carry 5,668 passengers. Jason Liberty, the president of Royal Caribbean, said that they have set out to build a utopian weekend where you can get away and have the biggest weekend in the world. Some of the highlights that you can look for on the Utopia of the Seas, of course, are their Broadway style shows. They have multiple live music venues. They have, of course, that high-tech aqua theater where you can see some of the most stunning water-based performances. There are multiple pools on board, and that does include the solarium pool, which is a favorite because this is the adults only pool. But not to worry, there is a huge water park that families, children can enjoy right nearby. There's a sports zone, there's a zip line, there are not one but 2 flow rider surf simulators on board, the Ultimate Abyss, which is the tallest dry slide at sea. There are more than 40 dining venues aboard the Utopia of the Seas, and one being this very unique new train idea. It's called the Royal Railway. This is an immersive dining experience, and it simulates being on a classic train journey. And there are some surprises aboard this train journey while you're there. I am very interested to know how many of you have a Utopia of the Seas vacation booked, or you're about to book it. Let me know. When is your Utopia of the Seas vacation? And if you need any help booking that Utopia of the Seas vacation, I can be your travel agent and get you booked. I will leave my information down in the description below. For our next cruise news story, well, we're staying with Royal Caribbean. Actually, we're staying aboard the Utopia of the Seas because our next cruise news story actually happened during a press conference aboard this inaugural sailing of the Utopia of the Seas. There was a brief discussion by the CEO of Royal Caribbean, Michael Bailey, where he talked about what's coming next. Royal Caribbean is not planning to slow down whatsoever. You would think after putting out the two biggest cruise ships in the world, they might want to take a break. Well, that's not the case. Michael Bailey talked about their new cruise ship that's coming out, the fact that it will be a completely new class of ship. And this is called the Discovery class. Now, unfortunately, it was more of a tease than a good explanation. He was very hesitant and did not give many details about this new class of cruise ship. I'm not sure if that's because they don't know yet and he's just trying to wet our whistle, or it's just, this big secret. All we really know is that's the title of the new class of cruise ship. No longer Utopia, but the Discovery. So we have to wait, unfortunately, to see what will be included with this new class of ship. Will it be larger, the same size as the Utopia or the Icon, or will it possibly be smaller? I have heard rumors that it's going to be an expedition style cruise, but I would really love to know what your thoughts are. What do you think? If you had to place a bet or you had to give your best guess of Royal Caribbean's next class of ship being called the Discovery, what do you think? Do you think it will be even bigger ships? Or do you think they're going to scale it back now and give us something a little smaller? Very interesting. So drop it down in the comments below what you think this new Discovery class of cruise ship, what you think it'll look like. Our next cruise line story brings us over to Holland America. We're going to talk about a fan favorite that they have decided to bring back. Now, I have to insert a warning here. This is a very limited 2-day only deal. July 16th and 17th. By the time you see this video, it will be July 17th, which just so happens to be my birthday. But I digress. They're having this 2-day sale where you can book your cruise for just a $1 deposit. So guess who book a cruise on either July 16th or 17th can put $1 down to book their cruise. This 2-day deal, it applies to most of Holland America's itineraries, and that does include their grand voyage. And if you do book that grand voyage, you don't have to do that full extended voyage. It says here that you can take the sailing out of Alaska and go over to Hawaii to take just a quick getaway to the Caribbean. Or if you want something like a shorter segment, you can pick one of the upcoming shorter segments of the grand voyage World Cruise and still be able to book it for that $1 only deposit. That's a great deal to put down. Sometimes the deposit is, $200, $300, $400, $500 just to get your cruise booked. So if you're looking to do a Holland America cruise, now would be the time. But there are some additional perks that go along with it. Also included with the $1 deposit, any traveler who books a cruise that will be departing in summer of 2025 and beyond, you can get what's called the Have It All Early booking bonus. Included with this bonus, you get the low price guarantee. So if you find this cruise for a lower price, they will give you that price plus some additional onboard credit. You can get up to $300 in shore excursion credits, up to 3 nights of specialty dining. You can get a free upgrade to the elite beverage package and a free upgrade to premium Wi-Fi. And also included in this will be the crew gratuities. So there is a lot to be said for this $1 deposit sale. Once again, if you were even thinking about a Holland America cruise, these next 2 days would be the absolute best time to go ahead and get it booked for just $1. I have not done a Holland America cruise, and it's something that I definitely would do. Most people say, what kind of cruises would you do, Cynthia? And I'm like, all of them. Yeah. I like cruising, and I cannot lie. All those ships, I just really can't deny. Anyway, if you are looking to get your $1 deposit ship booked on Holland America, you have to July 17th to get that done. Do any of you out there plan to take advantage of this deal? Let me know your experience with Holland America. Let us know down in the comments below. We have one more cruise news story to go, but before I get there, I'm taking this opportunity to invite you to the Right Recipe for Travel family. We would love to have you as part of our wonderful community, and all you have to do is tap down on that subscribe button. It is absolutely free, and also while you're there, if you like any of this content, please do give us a like and tap down on the notification bell so that you are notified when we bring out our newest and our latest videos. And we'd love to have you as part of our Right Recipe for Travel Facebook group, or you can catch our content also on TikTok. So check those out as well. And of course, we are having our group cruise aboard the beautiful MSC Seascape. That's coming next year when that ship transfers over to leave out of Galveston, Texas. I will also put information for the group cruise down in the description below. And thank you so much to all who have decided to be part of the family. Our last cruise news story takes us over to Princess Cruises, and they're breaking records. They actually have broken a Guinness Book of World Records for the biggest pizza party at sea. Princess Cruises has set a new Guinness World Record, and it's for the largest pizza party. The party took place aboard 16 of Princess's ships across 3 continents and 8 time zones. In order to have the biggest pizza party at sea, it takes a lot of staff. It takes a team effort. There were over 60,000 slices of pizza prepared. This world record-breaking event involved 6,512 pounds of dough, 3,417 pounds of flour, 2,323 pounds of cheese, and 1,393 pounds of pepperoni slices. The president of Princess Cruises, John Paget, said, "Princess is about delivering great experiences, and there is no more important element than pizza." While Princess has long been known for having the best pizza at sea, they decided to take it up an entirely new level with the legendary Tony Gimignani, and also set a Guinness World Record title in the process. But Princess Cruise Lines lets us know this is not the first time that they have broken a Guinness Book of World Records. Back in 2020, they broke the world record for the largest marriage vow renewal ceremony, where 1,443 couples retied the knot aboard 3 Princess cruise ships. Now, of course, this was a lot of buzz and a lot of fun for all of the people who got to be involved with eating part of this record-breaking pizza, but it was not just, something fun to do. This is also a very clever marketing tactic. Princess will now introduce a partnership with Chef Tony Gimignani. He is a 13-time World Pizza Champion reality TV star. He's an author and also a top-rated pizza chef. Chef Tony operates over 30 restaurants. And Chef Tony provided recipes for 3 of his signature pizzas, and he created 2 exclusive pizzas just for Princess Cruise Lines for this event. The new pizzas feature ingredients like sopressata sausage, hot honey, agave pesto, and fresh goat cheese. Now, these new pizzas will debut at Alfredo's Pizzeria, specialty pizzeria, which is on board the Sphere class Sun Princess. But don't worry, if you want to get this pizza without paying the upcharge, these will be rolled out on Princess cruise ships throughout the summer and will end up at Gigi's Pizzeria and the complimentary slice locations found on the cruise line's Lido deck. Here's a debate that I need your input on. Have you tried the pizza on board Princess Cruises? They, of course, are saying they have the best pizza at sea. What do you think? How about some other cruise lines? Have you tried pizza on Carnival, MSC, Royal, Celebrity? What are your thoughts? Who has the best pizza at sea? Leave your comment down below. Well, there you have it. That is our cruise news for today. I thank you so much for joining us, and we will catch you at the next adventure.